Let's go.
So, it's Easter, people. 2024, it's time for our egg hunting. We did it last year, we'll do it this year, because we need a new egg lord. Now, we gotta collect all the eggs, and unlike last year, I'm doing it a little bit different. We've got chocolate eggs. Small chocolate eggs are worth half a point. Regular chocolate eggs are worth 1 point. Large chocolate eggs are worth 4 points. Now, the large chocolate eggs are going to be in harder to get locations. So if you're going for the big money, you're going to need to be thinking risky. As far as rewards go, why would you want to put yourself at risk? Well, because you could become an egg lord and wield the staff of the egg lord and etch your name into history forever and join such names as Julia the Scrambled, defender of the Scrambled. She's first of her name, and she's the first egg lord after the schism that caused everything else to break apart. Now, if you don't win, I will say that there are goodies spread out throughout the map in this little play area of ours. You'll be able to find maybe a couple unique weapons. And hey, nothing says Happy Easter like a couple festively themed weapons to crack some zombie skulls or cut them up. Now that we've talked rewards, let's talk failure. There are only 2 ways, 3 really, to disqualify yourself from this. 1, you die. Bitten to all hell. If you die, congratulations. You didn't tap out and you've got some serious steel. Option 2, you do tap out. You say, I don't want to die.
Tap out. I'm tapping out.
Please God mode me, help me, help me, help me. And we bring you back here and you get to chill out, eat Twinkies, Mr. Chips, and carrots. And just relax until the, event's over. Or, the most disrespectful way, going out of bounds. Now you see our little creepy spooky spiffos? If you go out of bounds of those spooky spiffos, you will be warned to immediately course correct. You'll be given an opportunity to, not be a coward. But, if you still go forward with it, myself or the other admins will open fire on you with BB guns until you do give in. At which point, then you'll also be simply just disqualified. You'll have lost, but you'll also have been filled full of little plastic BBs. Does anybody have any questions about what we're doing?
No.
So is everybody ready? I know we've got the camera crew ready, got the BB guns ready. The spy.
I am the spy.
Say your prayers, boys, smile for the camera,
Amen.
and get ready.
Let the Easter festivities begin! Oh man, they're off. They're already darting right down the road too. Ignoring most of the major buildings, people are going to go for the most obvious eggs first. This is pretty common. I saw this last year too. I try and keep up with the militia a little bit. They're moving quick. Eyes this year are going to be on a new contender who's joined us, Grant. He's a fierce melee fighter, and he's already shown that he's got the chops to look for eggs, but it seems like he's got tunnel vision because he's not even really noticing the ones that are pretty obvious. Let's check in on everybody else. Oh, inside the restaurant here, we've got Katie doing a great job. Looks like she's really cleaning up. She's paying real close attention, understanding, just like the previous egg lord, that it's really all about looking for the eggs and trying to find as many as possible. Going for eggs is priority number 1. Checking in on Grant Prescott. It looks like he's having a hard time right now, and yet he is tripping, he is getting grabbed, and I believe we're going to see what is known as a combat log here in order to save himself. Good shout for the last time before he goes, and there's the combat log. Still got eyes here on Ricky. He's really panicking and moving around. What's it looking like everywhere else for everyone as well? Looks like he's trying to go up that ladder. That's that firefighter mentality coming back in again. Now, it's just like last year what we saw with the military, but the one thing that's changed is they are using suppressed weapons this time, but they're still playing the part of the hero, which that's what we love about West Point's Kentucky First, but in egg hunt mode, that is not what you want to be doing. Ooh, Alan is getting himself into a dicey situation, but he's showing his chops as a veteran with fighting zombies. He's really, he broke out the M249. This is where it's getting fun for him. He loves that thing. Make sure to get a good angle where he's getting this kill box in. Now look at that. Now that's an Easter special right there. I mean, he's knocking them down left, right, and center. Oh, he is getting himself into a rough position, though. He may want to consider running. He is starting to skirt the outside. Oh, that was a trip. Oh, he's been grabbed. He's been grabbed. Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
He's been, oh, he died.
Oh, no.
He bled out.
All right, we've got one soldier down. That is unfortunate. We've lost Alan Martinez. Like we've said before, that is the fate of some of the military. Oh, we got another soldier, though, right here. Look at that. Look at that. Now, I love when I'm just in time to see someone's last moments, because you got Mark Smith right here. He's booking. He's running. He's got his gun out, and he is going down proud, just like you want the military to go. He's got 2 crowbars on him, too. You got to ask yourself, man, gee, Mark, why does your mom let you have 2 crowbars? That's because he's just too fucking awesome. He's really picking his shots, too, and that is impressive. I think what he's doing now is he's decided to go for the easier approach of looking for maybe eggs that weren't found just yet. Now, we do know that a lot of indoor eggs were overlooked, and it's mainly due to the chaotic nature of the egg hunt. A lot of people prioritized going for the easy-to-grab ones while forgetting that the interiors inside the zone actually have a large amount of eggs themselves. Oh, he's getting grabbed a little bit here. He is trying to break free. It looks like he's injured. He's using a bandage. He's picking up the pace. He's really struggling to get that reload off, though. You can tell that his gun's either jamming or he's getting low on ammunition. But given the fact that the military is told to bring a pretty large amount of ammunition with them, I doubt that is what is happening. The M16 is known to be a trash piece of shit gun in Project Zomboid, so it definitely is the case where his gun is jamming. Let's try and get a look at some of the other survivors as well, see what's going on. Oh, hey, you know, speaking of other survivors, we got Valentine right here, Katie, running as fast as possible, really trying to pick up the pace. You know, she's doing that thing again where she's going down that alleyway. She's got herself a little bit of a pathway here, and if I had to wager a guess, I'm thinking that it has to do with the fact that she's really trying to, you know, do the fast pass look and guess thing where she's looking for eggs while moving quickly. That's a good strategy. Only thing is that it can tire you out pretty fast, and, well, we've seen what happens when you get tired out. You tap out. Oh, here we go. Now, that's another thing that's real troublesome is when you turn a corner and there's just a huge horde waiting for you. This middle area here has become one hell zone, I'll tell you that much. Ooh. Going inside, that might be a bad idea, though. We are seeing some questionable choices here. They're backed into a corner.
Holy shit!
Oh. Okay, well, I don't have any eyes on Katie anymore, but I did see Ricky booking as fast as possible down this way. We're going to try and catch up to him. For an old man, he is pretty goddamn fast, I'll tell you that. That's that cardio, people. Remember, rule number 1, cardio. And it looks like he's getting grabbed, though, so Ricky might want to brush up on his rules. He is starting to tire out. You can tell. Usually when a survivor starts to run with their arms at their sides, it's a real good indicator that they're starting to tucker out. So maybe bedtime for Ricky. Question is he going to go down fighting? Oh, he's shouting. Oh. Now, either he's a madman. Katie managed to escape? Unbelievable.
Yes.
Unbelievable! Now, you know, that kind of stuff is a hearkening to what we saw with Ender. So we may be seeing the making of an egg lord right here.
She really does look like last year's winner when it comes to tactics.
That's exactly what I was pointing out, is that from the very get-go, Katie was prioritizing eggs over combat. Now, the rabbit zombies are honestly really bringing it home. They're pretty terrifying. Oh, now the convergence of 2 groups. Now, you got to ask yourself, who's at fault there, right? You know, the military guy for not making his stand, or the firefighter for not, you know, passing the torch to the next generation since he's already an old retired man.
It is actually interesting where you can see other hunters pulling their hordes to each other.
Now, we're getting into the final nitty-gritties of this, too, it feels like. And a big change from last year is that these egg hunters Must have done their
Out of
homework.
bounds, out of
Oh,
bounds.
no. Looks like we're getting... Oh, Mark's getting bit pretty bad right there.
Ricky and Katie managed to escape back to the alleyway again.
Oh, man. I got eyes on Mark right now, and he
Keep
is...
moving, keep moving. I'm
He's
not
looking
stopping.
bad right at the
I'm
moment.
not
I mean,
stopping.
he's, is that an unsuppressed weapon? No, okay, sorry. That was a glitch there for a second. I thought he was rocking an unsuppressed. Oh, he's on full auto now. Now that's what we call panic shooting. Now we've seen that before, and usually it ends with wanting to go home with your aviators.
I want my gun back, I want my helmet back, I want my aviators back, I want to tap
All
out.
right. Oh,
Katie's
he's laying it
looking
down.
good for now.
He's laying it down. No. Mark is getting torn to pieces. He's not giving up. And he is down. Mark Smith is out.
Katie's running around the diner trying to collect the eggs she saw, but those zombies just won't let her be.
Now, you see, that's an interesting thing, too, is we saw that with Ender last year as well, where she, despite basically having a dominating lead, just really could not stop that grind. And that's what an egg lord looks like, too, is someone who is addicted to the egg grind and just cannot give up until they have every single egg in their little hands. Oh, man, Ricky's... Yeah, I know. You're watching what I'm watching, too, Hydra. He's really trying to book it. I'm surprised at the amount of stamina he's got. Really, that's showcasing the cardio that he must have gotten pre-apocalypse, and he must have kept up with it pretty well during the complete
I like
collapse.
your black shirt. I like your white shirt. I like
Oh, it's nice. He's complimenting the zombies, too. You know, that's something that we don't see very often with...
Out of bound.
He's okay. He's coming back inbounds. I think he's starting to see it there. Oh, he's cutting back and around. That's it's an interesting pattern to zigzag towards. Definitely... Oh, oh, you heard them crunches just as much as I did. That is... that definitely tore into that Letterman just a little bit more. Now, see, that's something that's interesting. You see somebody that taunts the zombies and compliments them, and you got to wonder what goes through their head.
Holy shit!
I think Katie's in trouble. She's really close to out of bounds, and she's got a lot of them on her back.
And they're gonna meet again.
Holy shit, you
Whoa, I just saw Katie go darting by, I believe.
son of a bitch!
Now,
But
see,
overall,
the number one thing, too, to remember is that if it came down to it, the number of eggs is what counts over survival as well, because a good egg lord is a collector, not just a survivor. You know, you would be remiss to assume that just pure survival alone would make an egg lord. We all know that sacrifice in the name of egg duty is, well, paramount to an egg lord.
I'm
Fallen
dead.
out of the egg hunt. Oh, and it appears Julia is dead. Now, Ricky over there is still keeping up with that impressive pacing. Honestly, it's a good amount of stamina you see there, too. You don't see that very often with elderly survivors.
shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah,
Look at
shoulder
them.
to shoulder. Look at them go.
Race now.
Yeah, right now what we're really seeing is mostly just a war of attrition between two survivors. You know, it's going to come down to egg count in the end anyway, but I am curious to see between the two which one manages to survive the best and have the highest egg count.
No!
Now, it would appear that Ricky's starting to run into some issues.
Katie's gone.
All right. If that is the case, then let's go ahead and give Ricky the invisible god, and we need to tally up eggs. Now, keep in mind, survival alone doesn't just guarantee victory. It's always about the eggs. You know, you couldn't be called a superhero if you didn't save the kids from the burning building, could you?
Finish!
All right, and get a good look over this battlefield. Jesus Christ, this is something. I got to tell you that this is heavy. A lot of dead bodies here. A lot of good people went down fighting. A lot of good toe tags we're getting. You know, good Easter overall. Real curious to see what everyone was capable of running up with their little grubby pockets. And we're back inside our little safe zone, nice and cozy. No one's dead. Everyone's okay. You know, nobody was actually hurt during the making of all of this. This was all clever CGI. But That's not what we're here for. Let's get on to the award ceremony. I'm going to call up the survivors one by one, and I want them to show me how many eggs they've gotten, and we'll mark if they survived or not, or if they tapped out. So let's start off with Grant. Come on up here. I know, it was, I had high hopes. I'll have to admit, it was very tough out there. It was tough out there. I thought the Goblin's Gift would see you a little bit further. Yep. So how many eggs did you end up with? Okay, 3. It's a respectable amount. It's your first year, and like you said, you panicked. Wouldn't put too much past anybody. I mean, none of us... A lot of people haven't been in your position before. You know, they gotta really put themselves in your shoes and think about the horror of trying to collect chocolate eggs. You know, if you grab them too fast, you squish them too. That can add to the difficulty. So 3 for you, Grant. Your Goblin's Gift's on the table, by the way, next to the energy drinks. Yeah, good work out there. All right, now Mark Smith, you come on up. Now Mark Smith, I was impressed. You know, he was bringing it home for the military, really showing that they've improved their tactics since last year, where they mostly bunched up and fought till they all died, or broke off into tiny little amounts and then, you know, still died. But Mark actually was showing a pretty amount of fleet-footedness, running around and keeping the zombies just a couple reaches away from him. Only got him when he got cornered. But Mark, how many eggs did you end up with?
It should be 10. 2 large eggs, 6 normal chocolate eggs, and 2 small ones.
Here, could you put your eggs over here? And could one of the assistants, could you keep track of some of these ones too?
Can I get back to my position, sir?
But yeah, you can go back to your position. It's already acting like an egg lord. Take notes of how many we have there, and then tell me when you're done, and then pick those up, if you would be so kind.
I am the spy.
Okay. Now, another military man, let's call up Alan Martinez. He was also doing a good job. Like I said, military's showing its chops a lot better this year around because of the, well, they use suppressed firearms this time around. What's taking you so long to walk up here? I tell you, they make these egg lords lazier every year. So, Martinez, you did great. Honestly, loved seeing the breakout of the M249. You know, as soon as I saw you break that, I knew it was getting to be close for you. Ultimately, you did fall, but the important thing, how many eggs did you end up with? It says like 9, but it's 9 exactly. All right. Good work, Martinez. Don't cut him. It's Easter. Good work. We'll have to get you some new gloves since yours got all torn up. And I'm glad you enjoyed your first egg hunt. You did enjoy it, correct?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. All right. Well, then go ahead and you can go back to your position. Good work.
I am the spy.
All right. Now, these last two, it's good that they lined up the way they did because it ends up working out in my favor. I want to call up Katie. Now, Katie did manage to make it to the second to last. She did ultimately forfeit her life, but she did it in the pursuit of eggs, which is always a noble cause, especially on Easter. With that being said, Katie, I gotta say, I'm impressed with the tactics of just focusing on nothing but the eggs. Really reminiscent of what we saw in Ender in the previous year. How many eggs did you end up with?
1 large chocolate egg, I believe 57 regular chocolate eggs, and 3 small chocolate eggs.
Jesus Christ, 3 small chocolate eggs? You're gonna make me do decimal math. Well, hopefully you've got a big enough lead to where it won't matter. But that being said, drop the egg so we can confirm it. Yeah, not that we don't trust you. It's just that an egg lord has to be coronated publicly. We got to make sure to confirm the count.
This is gonna take me a minute, sorry.
It's all right.
Does it make you do it faster?
I don't think it does.
Oh.
Maybe if you shoot her.
No, don't do that.
No,
Right, you're
please
right.
no, please don't, please don't.
Oh, okay.
It's Easter. No, don't stab. It's Easter. Okay. Confirm the count? God damn, that's a lot of eggs.
He is the spy, but he does count like slowly.
He's methodical. That's why he's the spy. No, stop. It's Easter. Okay, Katie. Well, free to go and stand back with everybody else. Final guy calling up honestly very impressed with the survival skills, especially considering the age. Got Ricky. Come on up here. Ricky's a retired firefighter, and he really showed his skills with that axe, both defensively and offensively. Very impressive amount of survival skills. Good stamina too. For a couple seconds there, I was pretty sure as soon as you took that big wound across your stomach, I thought that was it for you. But here you stand. And may I also note that is technically the only person who didn't go down and made it to the very end. So that is something to note. So, Ricky, how many eggs did you end up with?
I got 4 normal ones and 3 small ones.
Okay. Can you, yep, I'm going to say verify the count, Spy? Verified?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Ricky. How did you feel surviving all that? It got a little dicey for you, but in the end, you pulled through. But how do you feel?
I feel tired. I feel like I need to take a long nap and watch some news.
No, what you want to watch is some Hug Bunnies. Hug Bunnies is the best show ever. And speaking of taking rests, maybe that is the key to how Ricky maintains his physique. Nice, good nap schedule. We could all learn.
And a morning jog.
And a nice morning jog. Well, Ricky, go ahead and join everybody else, and I'll bring this to a close, and I'll announce our new Egg Lord.
All right, then.
Now, this has been a very interesting egg hunt. New faces this time around, no returning champions, a real nail biter for several people, and the ending of it, edge of my seat the entire time. With that being said, I think it may be clear who ended up being the Egg Lord this year. Even with taking into account any kind of penalties involving death or anything else I could cook up, there is one person who pulled ahead and shined more than anybody else when it came to being the Egg Lord. And I am more than pleased to announce 2024's Egg Lord is Katie.
Good job.
You can come on up here real fast. It was impressive. I could tell right from the start, Katie just darts straight down that road and immediately starts just doing a fast pass, looking for the biggest amount of eggs in a clutched environment that she could. And while everyone else was busy fighting in the beginning, she immediately locked in and knew that, hey, this is what I've got to do. So, impressive display. How do you feel?
Honestly, I feel very honored. To be honest with you, I just started grabbing eggs as I went, and honestly, I think I have a keen eye for finding things tucked away. So I'm very proud of myself that I managed to take the top spot this year.
We're all proud of you too. I mean, it's good to see good representation for the militia. You always love to see it. You know, civilians are always bringing it in nice and tough there. And like I said, you must have done your homework because you understood right away that it's all about eggs. Listen to the first thing you said is, I just started grabbing eggs. That right there, that's the kind of thing we expect out of an Egg Lord. I think everyone can agree with that. But the real thing that everyone's here for, that you're most concerned with, staff itself. Katie, you may claim your prize.
Okay. Just equip it?
You can take it, yes.
Okay.
You're the Egg Lord. It is your staff now. Until you defend it next year. Until someone inevitably tries to take it from you. Don't forget your coupons.
The coupons, if you read it, it's for the one that survived.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You don't get anything. You don't get anything special other than the staff and the prestige that comes with being the Egg Lord. So what's your first thing that you're going to do as Egg Lord? What's your first decree? What's your title? If Julia was known as the Scrambled, then what do you want to be called?
Game over easy.
All right. Katie over easy?
Great.
All hail the new Egg Lord.
Yay!
You'll have to forgive them. Most people in the modern age are not big fans of monarchs, but they'll come to respect it in time. So what's your first egg decree? You can make one egg-related decree. You can address your people. Here. Come, address your people.
As Egg Lord, I decree that egg cream sundae.
So says the Egg Lord. So they say it, so shall it be.
When I mean by egg cream, I mean like egg flavored ice cream.
Egg flavored ice cream is decreed by the Egg Lord. You've heard it here. Thank you, Egg Lord. You may enjoy your staff. And as for the runner-up, Ricky, come get your coupon. It's always good when you have a crowning ceremony and then a coupon ceremony right after. Alrighty, and with that, I think we can conclude our egg hunt. I know what I'm going to be doing, and you're all welcome to join me. It's time for some carrot juice. Well, hey there, everyone. I'm real glad that you joined us for Easter today, and I'm certainly hoping that yours is going well. I want to thank you for watching, and I know everybody here wants to thank you for watching too. We appreciate you all, and we hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you like what you see and you want to join in on the shenanigans, always feel free to. Discord link will be in the description below. More information to come. From me, from everybody else here, want to wish you a happy Easter, a safe day, and well, everybody else, take it away too.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Oh, ow!
Happy Easter. Well, hey there, everyone. Welcome to the studio. Ended up a bit delayed on getting my Easter video out, but, well, you know how busy it can be for someone like me on that day. Anyway, I'm just glad I got to spend it with all of you. I do hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to leave a comment down below about your favorite part. And if you want to see more content like this from me, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. It helps the channel grow a ton, and I really appreciate it. Special thanks to my wonderful community for joining me on Easter and helping me with some of the different perspectives. It was actually a lot of fun working with multiple angles, and I'm pretty pleased with the outcome. And hey, thanks for just being there and having fun. And if you'd like to join this fun ragtag group of Zomboid players, join us on our own dedicated roleplay server, well, Discord info's on screen. Massive thanks and a big shout out to my patrons on Patreon, the oh so super carrot benefactors. These folks really are the truest types of patrons, and their support means a lot to me. You guys believe in what I do, and for that, you have my thanks. So again, thank you. And if you'd like to support the channel, become a carrot benefactor, and get access to some cool perks on the server, well, information is on screen. Time sure does fly when we're having fun, and I know it sure does for me. And it's getting to be that time again, but before I go soaring off into the sky, I'll leave you with this one little reminder. They say you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me. You take care of yourself now, stay safe, and I'll see you again real soon.